Please be seated, and good morning and welcome to all of you. We are delighted to see you here this morning. As Doug said, the faithful remnant. Many of our parish, of course, are at Shronmont this weekend for the parish retreat weekend. I was up there for a little bit yesterday, and it's a beautiful day. Lots of families and kids and people of all ages and everybody having a big time. So we pray for traveling mercies as they return to Richmond this afternoon. Thank you for wearing your name tags, those of you who are. If you don't have a name tag yet, you can sign up for one in the narthex. Please remember to take your name tag with you so that we don't have to go through the whole box full of them every week. But if you need one, please do get one. And we are trying to be friendly and know each other. And if you're not wearing your name tag, somebody might come up to you and say, "Hi, are you visiting?" So you want one of those. Doug is going to continue with his Bible study this morning on what does Christ think of the church. So we all want to go and hear about that in Valentine Hall after this service. There is not any education for youth and children because all of those folks are still at Shronmont, but hope that you'll go and join Doug after this service. As I mentioned earlier, we are in the midst of our annual giving campaign. If you noticed our steepleometer outside, things are moving you guys are very generous, and we are very happy to see all these pledges coming in. If you have not pledged yet, please do. We count on your pledges to make this place go. So if you have any questions about any of that stuff, please contact me or anybody on the annual giving committee. But we look forward to seeing the color rise on the steepleometer over the next few weeks. All Saints is coming. If you would like to have someone recognized in the necrology, the names of all of those who have died in the last year, please send that in to Mary Brown this week. Remember that if the name of the deceased has been in the bulletin already, then we already have that name. So this is for folks that you may know yourself that you would like to be included at All Saints Day. We have a new pastoral care number. I mentioned that last week. So and it's in your bulletin. It's in the e-chimes. Please put that into your phone. And at night or weekends or holidays, if you have a pastoral emergency, you can reach the clergy that way, so please do that. We also have the scan supply drive. You've seen the basket outside probably as you came in. We are collecting supplies for Greater Richmond Scan for their preschool program. You can read more about that in the bulletin. And then finally, just a reminder that if you would like to pray with one of the clergy, today it will be me, after you've received communion here at the altar, just make your way into the chapel, and you can receive a blessing for your birthday or anniversary, or to pray about anything that you would like to pray for during communion. Those prayers will continue all the way to the end of the service. And remember also our new communion practice. So the way it will work is that you'll just come up, as you always do, to the altar rail, and Doug will be giving out the bread, and Kat will follow behind him with a cup for drinking. And if you would prefer to intinct, then hold on to your wafer, and Suzanne will come by with a chalice that has a small amount of wine in it for intinction. She will take the wafer from you, intinct it, and hand it back to you on the dry part. So that's the way that works. We've been doing it now for several weeks, and you guys have it. So I think that should go well. If you have any questions while you're up there, don't hesitate to ask, though. We want you to be comfortable. So again, welcome. We're delighted that you are here this morning. Let us continually offer to God the sacrifice of praise, that is the fruit of lips which acknowledge his name. But do not neglect to do good and share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God.